Welcome back to Down to the Wire podcast, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant, where every meal feels like home. I'm your host, Kyler Plunk, here to bring you a weekly dose of insight, stories, and everything you need to stay ahead. So buckle up and let's get down to the wire. And today I'm here with a special guest, the director, Mr. John Robinson of the STARS program here at St. Genevieve High School. Robinson, can you tell us a little bit about what the STARS program is here at St. Gen High School?
Yeah, the STARS program is for at-risk students, some students that have had some need a little extra help catching up on some credits, or they just had some behavior issues or trying to fix some things. It just gives them an opportunity to get their feet back under them, and sometimes they get back in the general education setting. Just trying to help them get an education and get their high school.
Right. Is that something that you've always done here at St. John High School, or you have a different job before that?
Let's see. I've done this. I've been in the STARS program for this will be the 14th year. And before that, I was a special education teacher here in the district.
Yeah, that's very cool. Is special needs kind of something you had always wanted to do?
Yeah, it kind of it kind of came around. I really was interested in social studies and stuff like that, and then I started helping with a baseball team that had a kid with some special needs, and it just kind of got me thinking in that direction, and that's what I did.
Yeah. What are some challenges that you face every day in the classroom? Of course, there can be eventful days and some things that you aren't prepared for always.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, the initial thing, is getting students to buy into what we're trying to do for them, and making them understand that I'm on their team trying to help them out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's huge for them to know that, they can have somebody to rely on and somebody that is always there for them.
Yep.
You're also the assistant varsity coach here at St. Genevieve High School for basketball. How long have you been in that program?
Let's see. I've been coaching this will be the 15th year I've coached with Coach Coleman. So I've been his assistant for that whole time.
Yeah. Is there any coaching philosophy that you try to install into your athletes?
Yeah, I think and Coach Coleman and I are on the same page. We're blue collar. We want, our guys to be, mentally tough and just work hard and just, prepare. And then usually when you do those things, you're going to get the results in the end.
Absolutely. Well, the season's coming up here shortly. Can you just walk me through a little practice, what a practice would look like for the basketball team here?
Yeah, we try to run a fast-paced practice. We try to do a lot of conditioning involved in our drills, so we don't have to run at the end of practices. We try to keep the pace is what we want to keep that pace going and a fast-paced and just try to incorporate all those things into our practice that we're going to use in a game.
Absolutely. What's your favorite part about basketball?
I think the biggest part is the teamwork, trying to get everybody to work together as a team and getting guys to understand their role in that team. And when you do that and get guys to buy into their role, then you usually have success.
Absolutely. If every player always knows their role on the floor and they just, try to excel at their role the best of their capability.
Yep.
If you could go back and tell your first year teacher something, what would that be? Just a little piece of advice for yourself.
As a first year teacher, I would say probably the biggest thing is trying to understand why a kid has a certain behavior, why they act in a certain way. That way I can understand where they're coming from. Maybe they had a bad day at home or something's going on that I don't know about. Once you figure out that why, then it's easier to address those behaviors.
Absolutely. What is the biggest lesson that basketball has taught you over the years?
I was fortunate. I've had some really, really good coaches growing up, and I just saw firsthand. Sometimes you don't even realize until later in life the impact that sports can have on your life. About being disciplined and all those things you learn in sports.
Absolutely. Is there any lessons that you hope stick with your former students, or even former students that you have helped?
Yeah, I think we talk about mental toughness and just paying attention to details and working hard. Those things are we talk about every day, but I think those are things that are going to help you in life. And I think those are the things why we stress those so much, because you can see those carry over.
Have you had any firsthand experiences of sports that helped you in your recent life, or
Yeah, I just think, you get back to, hey, I made it through those tough practices with those tough coaches, and then you get through some times in your life when you think I can't do this, and it makes you think back that, yeah, I can when I push myself, I can get through a lot of things.
So did you play sports in high school?
I did. I was played basketball, I ran cross country, and I ran track.
Very neat. Of course, I played basketball, as you know. Ran track and did 1 year of cross country. I might do track again this year. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of recovering from my ACL injury, but uh, after high school, what college did you attend to, and did you know what you wanted to do at that point in your life, or were you still kind of searching for that?
Yeah, I after high school I attended SIU Carbondale, and I was there for a year, and then I ended up getting a job. I worked a couple of different jobs, and I got a pretty good job where then I started to I raised a family, and then I kind of came full circle back to I kept getting that calling to be a teacher,
Hmm.
and so I went back to school later in life and got my degree, and then that's where I ended up here.
Yeah. How long have you been here for? You said
This is my 17th year to teach here at St. Genevieve.
very cool. I know there's some rumors that you may be retiring this year. Not sure if that's something that you're wanting to do this year or not.
Yeah, and that's always a tough choice, because I really do love what I do here, and being a part of this.
Absolutely, it's a very very good school, very good community.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta love what you do. Um, if you were to retire this year, do you have any things in life that you haven't done that you might want to do?
Oh yeah, definitely going to do a lot of traveling, do a lot of camping, and then I have a lot of grandkids that I want to spend some time with. So
Yeah,
that's all those things. They're starting to get into sports, so I want to make sure I have some time to spend and watch them do their thing.
absolutely, and be there for them. Are there any places that you're kind of looking at on going?
Yeah, I have a lot of places I want to go. Alaska, Iceland. I'm kind of looking at those right now. The be right really quick ones I want to go to.
Yeah. Um, so what are your thoughts on this upcoming basketball season for the Dragons?
Yeah, I'm excited because we've got four, starters back, and we've got a lot of guys that's put time in the off season. And I really think the tempo that we play and pushing the basketball, I think we really do have a good. I think we're going to be super competitive, and if, like again, if we can get everybody to buy into their roles, and then I think we're going to be. I think we may even surprise some people. I feel really good about this year.
Absolutely. What would you say is one thing that the basketball program just does a really good job of?
I would say just prepping our guys in, for games, and just making sure we're prepared day in and day
Yeah,
out, and just pushing guys to get the most out of their ability. I would say that's probably the things that we do consistently well.
absolutely. What would you say is one of the weaknesses in this upcoming team that we have this year?
We're not blessed with a lot of height, but I think we make up for that with our, we've got some really good guard play, and we can shoot the ball. And again, if we're conditioned and we can push the basketball, those are our strengths.
Absolutely. What would you say is one of your proudest coaching moments in your time coaching?
I mean, there's a lot, but I mean, obviously the first one that comes to mind is, winning our first district title here at St. Genevieve. And then we also won the conference tournament. That's another one that comes to mind. But then, you think about, I think the best thing that makes you feel good is just watching your players grow up as people, as after they graduate even, and see how they turn out in the community, and being good citizens. It's makes you feel good.
Right, you being there for those guys and building bonds with them and watching them just grow up as,
Yeah.
young men.
Yep.
Um, what had inspired you to start coaching basketball? Was that something that you were initially drawn to and wanted to do, or did that opportunity kind of just fall in your lap?
Yeah, I think the community I grew up in, I remember third grade, my grandpa used to take me to a lot of high school games, and the community where I grew up had a really, really good basketball program. So that was something I always wanted to be in, and I was thankful I got to play in that program and play for a really good coach.
Yeah.
And those are things that just carry over.
Right, it's been installed from you from the start. Where did you grow up at?
I grew up in Southern Illinois. I went to Pinckneyville High School.
Yeah, well, how would you define success just beyond winning games?
Yeah, I think really, I mean, you can't always control how talented you are compared to your opponents, but just getting the most out of your ability, just putting in the effort and preparing yourself to the max and just getting the most out of what you have. And if you can do that, then you can live with the results.
Yeah, absolutely. Some advice that you would maybe give a coach starting out or a younger coach?
Yeah, just make sure, it's not just about the wins and losses. It's about the preparation. It's about, making sure that you're preparing your guys for not just this game or not just for sports, but for life after sports.
Absolutely. What was the most rewarding part about being a coach?
Wow. I mean, you just to getting to know the guys. I mean, every year you get to know different guys, and then sometimes you're with a guy for 4 years, and you get attached to him, and it's just like your own kid out there playing. So you
Yeah,
take pride in watching them grow up as players and people.
absolutely. And I know we take a lot of pride in each other here at St. Genevieve. But that's all the questions I got for you today. I appreciate you taking the time and coming out here for this interview, though.
All right. Thank you, Kyler.
Yeah, good luck on your upcoming season.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for spending time with us on Down to the Wire podcast. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. We've got lots of exciting stories and insights coming your way. Have a great day.
And now, coming to you live and local. Using Dragon Pride, this is SGHS Sports Stream. Powered by Wirecast. Sponsored by Ciro's and exclusively brought to you by St. Genevieve High School. And now, coming to you live and local.
All right, you're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, home of the Dragons. Want more Dragon sports action? It's easy. Just scan the QR code, jump to our screen straight live on our commercials, and it'll give you coverage to live coverage, podcasts, blogs, and highlights. And while you're there, make sure to hit the subscribe on our YouTube channel so you never miss a game. From football, basketball, softball, baseball, wrestling, and more, SGHS Sports Stream brings you the action live and on demand. Stay connected with your Dragons only on SGHS Sports Stream. All right, so welcome to tonight's matchup between the Valle Catholic Warriors and Ste. Genevieve Dragons. We're going to line up here shortly for the Star Spangled Banner, and then we will continue on with the game. So we'll be back in a moment. So welcome back after that. They're getting ready to introduce the starters tonight as Valle comes in. Both teams looking to try and pick up a win before we go into the Christmas break area and possible tournament time. St. Gen right now standing at 3-1 with a season record. Valle's only played one game so far against Perryville where they won, so they're 1-0. Can't really make any comparisons as far as points per game for Valle because they've only had one game, but St. Gen's averaging about 63 points a game and allowing about 61, 62 points, so they're back and forth. They just had a game the other night against Saxony Lutheran, and both teams were evenly matched. St. Gen was able to come out at top of that in overtime.
Yeah, it's a cruncher for. Yeah. You know, from what I've seen, the Dragons, they didn't like that game to be as close as they wanted it to, and I think just weren't disciplined enough on defense in the first half and kind of turned the ball over. Didn't have a steady offense, and those two things combined just turned into a kind of a worse game for you faster than you would like.
Absolutely.
And they're at home, so this will be their first away game of the season, so we'll see how they respond for an away game.
Yeah, and it's good turnout tonight with the crowd and everything. If you're just tuning in, this is SGHS Sports Stream. We're getting ready to host live. With me, as always, is my partner in crime, Kyler Plunk. Kyler, you ready for tonight?
Yes, sir. Very excited. Everybody's excited.
So it looks like for tonight's starting lineup for St. Gen is going to be Parker Stomberg, Jeffrey Hunter. Looks like Dominic Johnson, Alex Bosler, and Eli Bennett. Moving over to the Valle Catholic roster here, we've got Oliver Grifford, Philip Nager, Brody Bertram, Evan Viox, and Alex Staub. So as they line up midcourt, we're getting ready to go to work here. Let's see how both teams measure up with each other to start the first quarter of play.
Yeah, so no seniors here for the Warriors this year, so more experienced team here.
Yeah, so should be pretty
Dragons
good
will
watching
win
them
the
play.
tip. Looking to push the pace fast. Hunter turns it over.
Oh, but another steal by
Good job.
Bennett.
Hustle by
Working
Bennett, and he
hard.
puts it in for 2.
So Bennett breaks the ice for St. Gen as a full court press here.
Stop bringing it up for the Warriors
Oh, it's look like a full court man.
quite easily. Now a little trouble. Good defense. Bertrand getting trapped now. Hunter gambles. Bertrand thought about the tray.
Good pull up there by Johnson, who almost went
Stop
sailing
for
by.
3. He's offline. Good rebound by number 4, Phillip.
And St. Gen's need to
Second
get a better
chance
job.
points for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Rebounding always an issue for this Dragons team.
Yeah, they got to be more aggressive and push out before they go up for the ball here.
Absolutely.
So Bosler with the ball here, swings it out over to
Hunter with the tray is
Hunter.
good.
And
Now Stop once again brings it up for the Warriors.
trying to work inside here as they just have a one-man in and 3 round the horn here as they cut through. Little dish out there.
Diak stuck now. Trying to get into the post of Bertrand and foul on Dominic Johnson Jr. That'll be his first foul.
So him and Bertrand were kind of battling underneath.
Yeah.
And usually it's always, I feel like it's always Dominic who starts the game off with a foul.
Yeah.
So they try to push in
Gets it into
to Grifford. Oliver picks it up, trying to
good
find an
defense
outlet
by
here.
the Dragons here on a dead ball. Gives it to the
Looking inside to number 12, Evan Viox. Viox looking underneath.
high-low, won't go. Good hustle.
Dishes over to Nager. Nager dishes it back to Staub. Staub, nice take.
Little one-handed floater.
So it's about what we thought it would be. Pretty aggressive. Ball movement. Both teams pretty excited. We'll see how they settle down going into the second quarter.
Bosler attacks. Takes it all the way.
Draws the foul.
Draws the foul. Good aggressive move by Bosler.
Yeah, and if they're going to want to put the other team in foul, they're going to have to make it moves like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how St. Gen responds here on the free throw line, as they were absolutely anemic against Saxony Lutheran.
Free throw struggling continues here in game number 2 at home. Missing the first one. He struggled in the last game against Saxony.
Yeah. And that's no different. And so Valley gets the rebound. They're going to bring it down.
Valley catches a break there.
Staub brings it down for him.
Bertrand attacks, pulls it back out. And he's stuck. Good pass to Viox inside. Little
Viox.
fadeaway shot won't go.
Hunter gets the rebound. He looks to push. Gives it to
Bosler
Bosler.
flashes in the middle.
And all alone.
And
Out.
again,
Nice rebound by Stomberg.
dumped down.
Well, and you know, you got Stomberg, who's not exactly the tallest
Yeah.
person, and he's in the forest of trees there. You don't really want him underneath on the block. Valley looking to get down the court. Oh, wide open underneath. Number 4, Phillip Nager.
And 1 for
Yeah,
the junior, standing at 6'5" here listed.
and that'll be a foul on Bosler, his first of the night.
So the Warriors with their first lead, 6-5. Phillip with a chance here to add one more. It's offline.
Dom will bring it up here as Nager misses the free throw. Dom penetrates, kicks it out. Hunter for 3. Off the rim right now.
Not a bad look.
No. He was all alone. He hit
Yeah.
the first one.
Really having to work here on the offensive end.
Nice
cut.
backdoor. Wasn't able to
Good
capitalize.
fake by Viox. He takes it all the way.
Hunter will get the rebound and give it to Stomberg.
Stomberg controls. Bennett a long tray. It's off the mark. Good rebound by Alex. Up and under. Won't go. Another rebound by
Bosler.
Bennett.
Yeah, Bosler can't convert. So
Johnson a
for
tray.
three.
It's good and a foul.
Wow. So unnecessary box out while he was in the air by number 12.
No need for that, really.
Viox. And he hits the three and looks to have a 4-point exchange here if he hits this one. You don't see that happen very often.
Besides James Harden.
Well, he lives out there.
Yeah, shout out the Clippers. They're not doing good at all.
Maybe you give him a little bit of oomph here. All right, so Valle gets the rebound and brings it down, kind of slows the tempo up as they work the court here, as they spread out the offense here, trying to work the cutter.
And the Dragons just switching everything, making it really tough.
The back door there. Bosler sees it happening.
Pushes it up to Bennett.
Bennett gets pulled off.
Hunter a tray from the left wing, offline. Viox controls.
And I think Coleman's getting a little frustrated. They're not trying to work the ball in much. They're letting them have the outside. And you know, unless you're a high percentage shooting team from the 3-point, which Ste.Gen is not, they just have their highs and lows when they get hot.
Yeah,
it's not where you want to
I
live.
agree.
And two points by Viox underneath. And that's what you got to have right there, working the ball inside.
Yeah, and just not settling right away. They haven't really worked it around too many times on offense to really get that defense rotating. And good penetration by Dominic. They dump down to Jeffrey. See, that's the second time Dom has got 2 feet in the paint and been able to make a play out of it.
Yeah, good point. And hopefully the boys on the court see that.
They're working them on the defensive end, something they need to do as well.
And that's going to be a foul on Bennett. He's trying to hold the ball there. That'll be his first of the night as he fouls Brody Bertrand. And there's going to be a little switch here as Kreitler comes in, and so does Fritch.
And Colton Coots. And
so foul is on the ground, no shot. Look inside here.
Bertrand picks up his dribble. Backdoor to Staub.
Oh, nice move, but
nice active hands by the Dragons.
Yeah. So it looked like Bennett got a hand on it, and then Kreitler came up with it. And then there was a foul before they could get the fast break. And so that'll be on number 21, Malachi Fowler. Pass out to Bennett. Oh, there's a nice look there. Nice pass inside, but I don't think
reads it like a
Fritch
book.
saw that coming. And
Bertrand all the way to the rim, up and in.
And that would have been a perfect time for Fritch to take the charge. Instead, he just gets backpedaled on it.
We're now tied 10 apiece. 2:15 remain here in this first period. Bosler reading the defense. Kreitler flashes, tough layup, rattles in.
Nice job on the hook.
Good flash by Kreitler.
Staub brings it up here as he dishes it out. Goes over to Bertrand. He looks to penetrate off Dom.
Good defense.
And nice little turnaround shot there by number 11, Colton Coots.
Dragons pushing the ball up quickly.
Little head
Bennett
fake
pulls
there.
it out. Bosler stumbles.
Decides to take it in
That's
and
a
draws a
blocking
foul
foul.
there. Job by Bosler taking advantage of the baseline after he missed kind of the pass there. And that'll be on number 11, Colton. So Coots picks up his first one as another exchange is Stromberg, and it looks like Sutton comes in. So they move around here.
Bosler inbounding the ball, directing traffic. He's got to hit the outlet. Kreitler thought about the tray.
Sutton with the ball, looks to penetrate inside, picks it up. Nice inside move by
Another
Stromberg.
good flash.
And Bosler sees it, picks it up, and gets the pass. Good assist there. St. Gen up by 4 as Staub brings it up here. Valle sets up offense. Bertrand there looking for the inside man, trying to find number 11.
Nice step through. It's up and out.
Ball's moving around. Fritz dishes it off to Bosler. Bosler's going to make a move here.
Bosler's going to take it all the way. Dishes it to Stromberg at the last second.
Nice job.
That's what's so incredible about Alex. You know, he wants the ball just to give it right back to you.
Right.
and everybody knows it.
46 seconds left as both teams pretty active in this first quarter.
Coots cross-court pass to Bertrand.
Sutton on him, looks to almost foul there unnecessarily.
Yeah, little swipe.
Viox looking
Like
to
the-
penetrate, picks it up, sends it back out.
Just under 30 seconds remaining. See if they just try and hold it on here.
And Fowler looked like he might have been fouled or at least tripped. Inside move off Fowler's hand. Malachi wasn't able to handle that. It goes out of bounds. And Sutton gives it to Bosler, who looks to probably get one shot here, and he's not in any hurry to get the ball down.
Yeah, I agree.
As they set up in a matchup defense. 7 seconds here. Bosler kicks it out and he walks. And that might have been a nice shot there to end it if he hadn't have done that. He just, I don't know how he did that as far as that, but I guess he picked up both feet and then moved. And deep shot from center field. And it almost nails it as it hits off the board. And we're going to end the first quarter as it ends quickly. 16-10. We'll be right back in a moment.
You're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, Ciro's has been serving the best pizza, pasta, and suds in St. Genevieve. Grab a table, sit outside, or pre-order for curbside pickup. Ciro's Family Restaurant, downtown St. Gen's oldest family restaurant and a proud sponsor of SGHS Sports. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. You're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family.
All right, coming back from the first quarter of play. Tyler, what are your thoughts?
That was a very quick quarter. I like what the Dragons were doing. Converting more on the offensive end than last time. Like I said, just working the ball around a little bit more and not taking the first shot that you get on the offensive end. They're staying disciplined on defense, making everything tough for the Warriors. So I have no complaints really after the first period for the Dragons.
I guess the only thing you could say it's still not working for them right now is hitting their free throws.
Yeah,
I don't think they've hit one yet.
A little struggling on the defensive rebounding end, as you just seen there. Alex Staub, another offensive rebound.
Yeah, nice job by him playing strong underneath.
So they seem to do a better job on the offensive end of rebounding. Everybody seems to clash the glass. The glass.
Nice job there by Bennett.
Tray.
So Bennett hits a tray off the assist there by Dom. Nice set, and he looked pretty smooth. St. Gen leads by 6. I'm sorry, 7. I'm an English teacher, not a math teacher. All right, so Valley looks to bring it around here. Number 2, Grifford, tries to penetrate and drive. Throws it across. Nice save there.
Bertrand.
Oh, going to be a steal. Bennett's going to come up with it. He's going to get wide.
Nobody's stopping ball here. It's Bennett. Comfortable.
Got caught underneath. Got lucky there. And St. Gen looks to set up offense here. Kreitler with the ball, looks inside to Bennett. Bennett over to Stomberg. Back to Bennett. He kicks it over to Hunter. And in and out. He's made his first one, but he's missed the last 3. So he needs to get hot if he's going to keep shooting that. Coach is going to start yelling at him. Bennett looking inside here.
Good low post help by Kreitler. Warriors come up with it.
And that foul's going to be on, looks like Stomberg has penetration.
By Grifford,
yeah, Grifford made a good move inside, drew the foul with the body. As both teams take a second to catch their breath. And Oliver hits his first one. Nice, easy move. And looks like Hunter's being replaced here for the moment.
I think we both know why.
Yep. And he's probably being told that right now as he's sitting down. Fritch will enter the game. And second bucket made by Grifford. So Dom brings it up, gives it over to Bennett. Bennett sees Kreitler inside.
He's got the reverse, but didn't see it.
No, he sure didn't. Dom's going to penetrate. It looks like he took about 5
Simon
steps.
not ready for the pass.
No, he
hits him in the
wasn't.
face. Then he gets blocked. Johnson with another offensive rebound.
And he pulls out and shoots a hard 2 and nails it. So credit to Johnson making something happen there when it seemed like nothing would. Staub looks to penetrate, picks the ball up.
Good defense again.
Trying to find an outlet, and he's got one. Viox. And Dom might have a steal, and timeout to timeout to Coleman, who was afraid it might get in a turnover real quick, and they had a fast break, and he knew it, but it was too late. He called the 30-second timeout just to maintain ball. As St. Gen with 5:37 left to play. We'll be back in a moment. Back after the timeout there, 30-second one, called by Coach Coleman, burning his first one of the night. And St. Gen will take the ball out on the sideline, and Dom will bring it up as Valley doesn't contest it. And both teams set up here. Dom looking to go inside.
Another penetration by Johnson this time. Good defense by the Warriors, and they push the pace. Bertrand, layup for 2 is good.
Good conversion off the turnover.
And that's kind of the downfall sometimes of everybody crashing the glass on the offensive end is there's nobody back.
Correct.
For plays just like that. Another dump down for Fritsch. Won't go. Another good possession on the Bears. Good defense by the Dragons.
Yeah. They're looking to go over the top. They get it. And nice job there by number 4, Philip Nager, as he had Fritsch kind of pinned.
Yeah, and good entry pass by Staub. Bosler, pull-up jumper from the foul line, won't go. Warriors slow it down.
And they're looking to go over the top again to Fritsch, who's trying to pin him from behind. Nice defense there.
Yeah, good
able
job.
to maintain. Oh, he
Nice
traveled.
Yeah. Good job by Bennett getting there early.
And I think that was part of the reason he traveled. I don't think he saw the baseline and close off real fast. Bosler will bring it up here as the Dragons spread it out.
Johnson at the top of the key.
Looking to Fritsch down underneath, and he just throws it away. He tries to get it to Bennett underneath. He just can't make that pass. Viox with the ball here. Moves over to Grifford. Grifford looking again. Oh, I don't know. I guess he got called for that because his right hand was on his back, because he definitely got all ball. But looks like Fritsch will foul here. Number 4, Philip Nager, who will go to the line here for 2. Valley trailing by 3. 3:47 left to play. And the first ball is kind of up and down off the. We have 2 replacements for St. Gen. Kreitler comes in, and so does Hunter. And there may be another one. Nope. All right, so they're going to let him play here. Nager throws it up, bricks that one. Hunter gets the ball, and Dom will look to push. Free ball here, shot, and miss by Bennett.
Again, not a horrible shot for the Dragons, just kind of settling for that first shot
look,
that they get again. The Warriors kind of steadily getting into their offense now after they struggled early on.
Yeah, they're working the ball inside, drawing fouls.
Using advantage of those bigger players.
Absolutely.
Good baseline
By Bertrand. The Bertrand creates
Johnson.
a charge on Johnson. Johnson's notorious for that. He's really good at taking the charge.
That's one of those things that Coach Coleman tries to emphasize a lot.
it's an underrated play, but you gotta have a lot of
and
bravery to take that hit. And Bennett in and out, back in again. Does it ring around the corner there? And that'll be 3 points. St. John's up 24-18. Over the top there.
Viox.
And Alex going at it hard, and looks like Alex gets the foul. And that'll be 2 for him, and Coleman may pull him. I don't know. You can't allow him to get 3 before
Halftime, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to leave him in here. Viox bricks the first one there. It looks like their free throws are about like ours right now. Viox looking to settle down here and hit the second one. Nails it. And Hunter brings it in real quick as Bosler wastes no time.
Bosler
Takes it
penetrates
underneath.
all the way.
And draws the foul. So nice job on Bosler there to drive. I think he's gotten a couple of those tonight. So that'll be on number 11, Colton Coots. Colton picks up his second foul. And nice pass inside to Hunter by Bosler. Good assist, good hit. 2:47 left to play here as Valley brings it down. A little trouble there with Bennett.
Good defense.
Got a freebie here possibly. And Bennett converts the layup on the steal by Bosler. Good assist again.
Good defense leading to the fast break for Bennett.
Now we'll see how they cap off here. As Staub picks the ball up, dishes it out to number 21. That's Fowlert. And nice move inside. And Dom picks up his maybe third foul, I think, and that probably is it for him, I would think, unless it. No, it's a second foul.
Warriors doing a good job just feeding that ball inside and just playing grown man's game.
So they're going to sub out here as Sutton comes in, and so does Stomberg. Bertrand enters ball here to number 10, or I should say Staub enters to Bertrand. Kind of backwards there. Nice effort move there by Nager. Ball, it is standing out of bounds there by number 10, Bertrand, whose foot was on the line. And that'll be a turnover for Valley as St. Gen inbounds here. 2:06 left to play. Change of pace here, which we would probably see getting closer in.
And if you're the Warriors, you don't want to let that lead get too far ahead as Hunter takes a tray, won't go.
And I mean, it's first touch, and Coleman's not happy with that.
Parker coming from behind for a tip, won't go.
And that's an easy one there by Bertrand.
Frustrating foul right there by Bennett.
Yep. And that'll be Bennett's second foul. So St. Gen already pushed Valley into the bonus as looks like Viox misses his first one.
Kreitler will come in for Bennett for the Dragons as Bertrand misses his second free throw. Rebound put back by Viox. Warriors down by 7. Bosler.
And Bosler draws the foul again. This time it's going to be on Bertrand as he rides him, and it's going to be a blocking foul with the body. That's his second foul. And that's Valley's third foul for the quarter here. Hunter looking to bring it in, gets it to Kreitler. Plenty of time on the clock to run something here.
Yeah.
Nice screen.
Bosler
Dishes it
out there and picked up by Kreitler.
Good pickup there on the outside. Kreitler hits 2. Oh, and all alone is Bertrand. He misses that one. Stomberg gets the ball.
Break there by the Dragons. Nobody was back on defense.
No kidding. Bosler shooting a tray. It's off, and he's all alone.
And Bertrand.
Nice convert there. And he finishes with the layup.
Kreitler, hard move to the lane and is fouled.
Draws a foul. Foul's going to go to Viox, and that'll be his second. So it looks like both teams are pretty much dishing back and forth, and Your starters and stuff are hitting about 2 fouls here. Kryler hitting the first one, settles down. .53 seconds left in the first half. If you're just tuning in, St. Gen leads 31-23, but it's been a back-and-forth battle.
Yes, it has.
And he sinks his second one.
Might be the first time we've seen both free throws
Yeah,
go in.
No kidding. At least in the first half.
Yeah.
Staub, nice pass inside there to Bertrand. He takes a shot at it, misses.
Another offensive
Nager takes a
rebound.
shot, misses, and Stomberg's going to pick it up. Gives it up to Kreitler. Kreitler dishes to Bosler. Bosler back to Kreitler.
30 seconds remain on the clock. See if the Dragons decide to hold it here.
Bosler has the
doing a
ball
good
at the top
job
of the key
speeding
here.
them up here.
Yeah. For the inside look to Hunter. Hunter looking the inside, turns it over. Well, almost turns it over.
Yes, there's still plenty of time on the shot clock here to get a good look.
He got lucky there. Viox was right there. He just couldn't hold on to it. It went out of bounds. So Bosler will inbound here with 16 seconds left as Dragons trying to run a play, get it inbounds.
See if they can get a good look.
Kryler's
off
got
the
an open
inbound, and
look
they
here.
do.
Way off as he shoots an air ball with 12 seconds left. Deep pass.
So once again, the Dragons will have another opportunity.
And Staub had the right idea. He had
Yeah.
Viox. He just overthrew it. And so with 9 seconds left, Bosler's going to get the ball here. And Dragons are going to look to get one more shot off on goal. And Bosler loses it. 3 seconds left. And nice finish there by Viox.
Yeah.
And that'll be 2 points. And they'll go in at half, 32-25. St. Gen ahead, but just by margins as they're just going in, and we will be back in a moment.
It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
right, as we start the third quarter of play here. Valley with the ball down underneath. Viox dishes out. Goes to number 2, Grifford. Grifford looking inside. Nice move. Nothing there, though.
Basler one-on-one opportunity all the way and one. Coming out of halftime strong.
So nice job there with Bennett getting the rebound. Dishes out over to Basler on the fast break. Basler hits it and then hits the free throw.
Increases the lead to double digits.
7:16 left to play here.
Stop controls for the Warriors. Johnson diving on the ball once again. Dragons wasting no time. And Philip Nagar grabs the ball when he's stepping on the line. Once again, Dragons catch a break. And under the basket, out of bounds opportunity. Basler to inbound to Bennett. A quick tray is offline. Another strong rebound by Staub, and nobody back on defense.
Oh, Viox has an easy one with left hand.
Good job by Staub.
Yeah, seeing Viox. That's the second time they've got the fast break.
Yeah.
Good heads-up play by the 1-2 punch there for both of them. Dom looks to penetrate. Kicks it out to Stomberg, who shoots the tray.
Offline, good rebound by Phillip again. Bertrand skips through the lane. Gets his own rebound, but
kind of bobbled out of
stay
bounds
with
there.
the Warriors, I think.
So it'll stay there. St. John's lines up on their defense, try and stop it here.
Staub trying to inbound. Gets it into Phillip. Cutting Viox is fouled.
And that's going to be on Alex. So Basler picks up his second foul.
Oh, I thought that would be it.
I thought it was his third, but maybe they misconstrued it in the book, I guess. Over the top there. Back out to Grifford.
Cross court pass to Bertrand.
Bertrand looking to work inside here. Gives it over to Viox. Viox going over the top there again.
Grifford,
who hits two the hard way.
Long two, yeah.
Dom bringing it up here.
Dom penetrating again.
Nice back inside, but he throws it away.
Good tip by Grifford.
Sense a foul coming up here. Oh, nice steal there, and he went out of bounds. He can't be the first one to get it. So he had to let it kind of go out of bounds.
Breaking up the fast break, though.
Absolutely. A little maturity there as a sophomore. He's a sophomore this year, right?
Yep.
He was freshman last year. He would have fouled him all the way. So great job there on defense. Both hands up. Nice inbound there to Viox. Not enough as Bennett comes down with it.
Basler gives it right back to Bennett. A little give and go. Pull up won't go. Valley controls.
Good rebound by Nagar. Could have even been fouled there by Hunter.
Staub controls. Bertrand looking to get it into Phillip, but can't. Out to Viox.
Viox dishes it back over to Grifford. And did he walk or get a timeout? Sure did. Oh, a 3-second count in the lane. And that's going to be a change of possession. Turnover there by Valley. 35-29, 5:13 left to play in the third quarter here. And St. Gen inbounding.
Kreitler just subbed in for Parker Stomberg as Dragons are up by 6.
Oh, little back door right there.
Yeah.
Dom just couldn't see him.
Now he's got it.
Little dish
Nice
to Hunter.
pass to Hunter.
Not able to convert. Bennett, nice
Another
rebound.
offensive rebound. Pull up J is good by Johnson.
Nice job. Free throw line extended.
Bennett creating the opportunity with the rebound.
Staub brings it up again. Looks to the outside to Viox. Viox pulls up, sends it back over to Staub. Staub tries to go baseline.
He's trying to use that body.
Yeah.
Griffith on three now off the glass.
And he takes it off the three. You got to call that.
Yeah.
All right, so nice shot there.
The Warriors staying afloat here just when you think they're in a drought. Bennett trying to respond with the tray, but
Not able to do it. Nice rebound by Viox as he pulls it in.
And Griffith controls.
Good
Kryler.
defense, but not enough as he's using the body and he just loses a little bit of his composure. And that'll be a foul on Kreitler. That'll be his second, I believe. No, his first tonight. Looks like Sutton coming in for somebody as a timeout is called. And I think Coach wants to just kind of touch base here and remind them what the goal is. You know, sometimes you get in the game and things start to heat up and you start to lose, you lose your entire mental side of like what you just planned as far as the coach wants you to do as far.
I know exactly what you mean, just not being able to keep your composure.
Yeah, and it just kind of gets out of control, and the game plan you had set up just goes to pot, and you got to sometimes a timeout brings them back into where they need to be. So St. Gen still on defense. Valley will take the ball out from the sideline here.
Looks like Sutton came in for Bennett. And Warriors get it into Staub.
Staub looking over to Viox. Viox trying to work inside on Dom, but Bertrand takes the ball out, goes baseline, gets trapped inside, and I think he goes out of bounds. And he does.
Travel.
So nice job there by Hunter, kind of sealing the gap there, and he gave him nowhere to go as Bosler is replaced over by Stomberg.
And Hunter coming up to set up pick and roll for Johnson, working around it.
Kreitler kicks to Stomberg out in the corner. Nice pick and roll, and he's going to shoot the tray. Missed again. Nice rebound by Kreitler. Kreitler kind of stuck underneath. Able to get free there. Good job passing the ball.
Swinging the ball, yeah.
Turnover by Dom as he tries to go underneath.
Bertrand all the way up and in.
And nice job by Viox and him. The assist goes to Viox, and Bertrand converts.
Just a one-possession game here late in the third quarter.
And Valley making good with all his possessions right now. Nothing fancy, just nice and easy.
And Stomberg
draws the foul. So Nager draws the foul here on Stomberg's. That'll be his second. And you have to say the pace of the game has been quick.
Yeah, it has been.
You know, there hasn't been an overabundant of fouls on shots. They've just been, you know, good defensive body shots or, you know,
just
trying to get your hand
aggressive at times. Yeah. And Maddox keeps the ball alive, and Hunter gets fouled now.
By Nager again. So Nager picks up two real quick.
Warriors upset.
And already you can tell someone's coming in there to replace him as he gets 3 fouls with 2:57 in the third. You don't want him to pick up a fourth one before the fourth. And Hunter hits the first free throw.
Well, the replacement will be Colton Cutes.
Hunter hits the second one as Valley takes it out. And St. Gen extends the lead by 5. Defense there by Stomberg on Staub.
He stumbles it a little bit. Another
nice pass to Bertrand. Over to Coots.
Good ball movement. Coots is
just
long
misses.
Too, won't go.
And that's a foul just blatantly. I don't know. There's some frustration going on there on the inside.
Yeah.
And Coots picks up his third foul. It's almost like he's the Tony Twist enforcer.
Came in for about 20 seconds.
Comes in, draws the foul, shows the body, and then so Bosler back in. Will bring the ball up after Coleman gives him a little break.
Sutton with the screen.
Bosler looking inside. Nice inside move to Hunter. Hunter can't finish
strong off the glass.
Coots
trying to get a jump ball.
Gets the rebound, and I think the foul is going to be on Sutton. So Sutton picks up his first foul of the day. As Viox takes the ball out here with 2:28 left to play in the third quarter. And they get the ball back up to Staub. Staub looking for something inside. Sees Bertrand.
That'll be another foul on Sutton there. Just not moving the feet.
Well, and I think that's Malachi. So
Yeah, it was.
So it's Fowler.
Yeah, Fowler.
Draws a foul on him. And that'll be his second, so he picks up 2 fast.
Bertrand inbounds it to Fowler.
Malachi looks to drive here. Almost turns it over. Nice job by Viox.
Viox trying to force the issue.
Getting physical, definitely getting physical.
Yeah.
But Viox ends up traveling. So it's like.
And that's all you got to do. Maddox Sutton,
Well,
that
him and
time
Sutton
played
are kind of
disciplined defense there, though.
the trading paint.
Yeah.
And Bennett comes in for Kreitler as Bosler brings the ball up. Dom's taking a break on the bench, getting his breath. Bosler looking for an inside pass to Stomberg. Converts on the baseline.
Good pass by Bosler.
So St. Gen calling it up here, man-to-man. Matchup D here. It's Bennett and Staub. And that may be off on Staub, and it is. Nice little cat paw there as he picks it off and bounces it off his knee.
Yeah, with minute 30, Dragons looking to build some momentum going into the fourth quarter here and try and extend the lead.
Bosler looking inside here.
Gets the opportunity again. This time tries for Trey. Saved by Bennett off the air ball.
And looks like it's going to be a foul. Call from the outside ref. I'm not quite sure who it's on. I think it's, it's number 11. It was a defensive foul here. That'll be his 4th. And Coots picks up his 4th here. As looks like him and Sutton are just banging around on each other, I guess. And Sutton hits his first one as Fritsch comes in and gives Hunter a spell here. With a minute 19 left, Sutton looking to hit the second one, and he does. As Viox gets it in quick to Staub. So Staub will bring it down. Looking to screen. And nice inside. And
that's a foul on Sutton.
And Sutton picks up his 3rd in about 3 minutes. But that, he leaves his feet. He just falls right on top of him. So looks like
Hunter will
Hunter's going to
come replace him.
First ball's off the glass. Nager misses. Nager looking to hit his second of 2. And he does.
The Dragons lead by 8. And Hunter sets a screen for Bosler. Bennett tries to Trey.
Nice
and it's good.
shot. Bennett hits 3 with 59 seconds left to extend lead. Staub bringing it up for Valley. Kicks it over. Bertrand.
Strong drive.
And draws the foul.
Fritsch.
Fritsch wasn't able to sell it. He's got to get there sooner, and he's got to be stronger. So Fritsch picks up his, maybe 3rd foul? No, 2nd foul of the night.
Yeah, just kind of leaning into him a little bit there with the hands. And you just need to be there, be ready, and just have your hands up and ready.
So first of 2 misses. Bertrand settles in, tries to hit the second one. Nails it.
45 seconds for Bosler. Bennett tries another Trey. This one no good.
Nice
Stomberg
rebound by
rebound.
Stomberg. Bosler penetrates in, hits the layup.
Nice cut by Alex. Warriors trying to force the issue inside again, and Viox converts the layup. Nice pass by Bertrand. Dragons will get a hold it for the last shot.
So Bosler taking his time, looking for one and done here. Either you miss or you make it. And looks to penetrate out to Stomberg. Stomberg, nice fake. He should have been ready to shoot. Gives it to Bennett, who's not afraid. Bennett bounces it, and that'll be that. So Stromberg misses his opportunity for a
Yeah.
sweet one there, but misses, and we go into
Yeah,
the
had a
fourth
little
quarter.
one dribble sidestep and was wide open there for a second or two. And
Well, and, you know, that's that thing where you have that mentality. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the one to shoot this. I think he was ready to pass it into somebody, which, you know, there is a place for, you know, unselfish basketball,
Yeah.
but that wasn't it.
right, I agree.
So 48-38, we're going into the fourth quarter. Game's been pretty fast. It's only 7:55 right now as far as the time goes.
Right.
And normally it's about more like 8:30. So as you can tell, this game's been progressing pretty fast. So going in the fourth quarter, Valley's still well within the range and can go on a run real quick. What are your thoughts?
I mean, like I've said numerous times, just not settling for the first shot, working the defense, just staying disciplined on the defensive end. And I think things will go our way. We still have a double-digit lead. I think the Warriors are doing a good job, too, just doing what they're good at, and that's just forcing the ball inside
Absolutely.
and getting offensive rebounds.
We're going to see here par for the course how St. Gen handles. Last night they were ahead by almost 10, and then they let the team back in the door and ended up going into overtime. Staub will bring it up. Dishes over to Bertrand.
And hard screen by Phillip.
And that's
Nice
definitely a
job.
foul by Alex as
Ooh.
he overextends and knocks Staub back, and that'll be a foul on him. He'll have 3 now, and he knew that was kind of an unnecessary one to do.
Yeah.
So 7:48 right off the bat. Staub will inbound over to Viox. Little penetration there. Push and shove by him and Hunter.
Yeah, Warriors struggling a little bit on the offensive
Trying
end.
to go on the inside. Bertrand up
Cross-court
top.
pass.
Oh, and it looks like Bennett will get a blocking foul there, and that'll be his 3rd. St. Gen's fouls are starting to add up here in the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
which they usually do.
Warriors doing a good job. They're recognizing that they have to help a lot on Phillip in the paint, and converting the cross-court pass gets the defense moving and out of position.
Exactly. Viox picks the ball up, needs some help, trying to find somebody, and he gets Nager. Nice inside pass. And
Nice conversion by Fallett. Cuts the lead into 8. Just a minute into the remaining period.
Bosler looking inside to Hunter. Hunter penetrates inside, tries to go up, misses, and Bennett can't come up with a rebound.
Bertrand cross-court pass to Viox. He's once again tries to push the issue but pulls it out. And
Bertrand goes over the top of Bennett. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, over the back on Bennett.
Bertrand picks up his 4th foul. And he will be replaced by number 2, Grifford. As he's going to have to probably wait a little bit for the clock to wind down before he gets back in. And that's a pretty big hit there for Valley, but they may respond. We'll see how they do. Alex Bosler has an inside pass, isn't able to get it, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Good call by the ref right there.
We'll stay with the Dragons. Gimme for Bosler. Sometimes it's the easy ones that are the hardest to make, though.
Agreed. And he kicks it out there.
Hunter tries the corner tray. Is good.
And he finally
Bosler
hits
with
one.
Another assist. Yeah, finally hits one.
Yeah.
Warriors pushing the issue quick. Viox once again.
Oh, man, and he had an easy one there.
Yes,
he just
he
got
did.
over.
Break for the Dragons as
Yes, it is.
Hunter brings it up. Inside pass to Kreitler.
Oh, I don't know about that. He did make the spin.
What'd they call?
They call the double dribble. So a turnover by St. Gen's going to come over there to Valley. Valley, Bertrand brings it down.
Beats his initial defender.
And rebound by Bosler.
Bosler slows it down now, looking to push.
St. Gen trying to extend here as Bosler drives inside, draws the foul. The body foul there, and that may have been on Nager. I don't know. Yeah, that'll be Nager's fourth. So Valle has 2 players right now with 4 fouls. Bosler misses the first of 2. And Bennett will be replaced by Stomberg. 5:57 left to play here in the fourth quarter. St. Gen leading by 11. Bosler looking to hit the second one, and he does. Viox looks to take it out here. And it looks like Viox is going to bring it up here.
Viox picks up his dribble and finds Grifford.
Grifford looked to penetrate. Nobody to kick it out to. Nobody underneath. Going to send it back out here.
Warriors trying to find anything on offense right now.
Elbow by Bertrand. And Dom gets the rebound. Kicks it to Alex up the middle. He kicks it to Dom for Trey. He's going to be off. And Bertrand breaks hard.
2-on-3 here. Bertrand takes it all the way. Wild layup won't go.
And they're getting physical real quick, and you can see it.
Grifford.
With 5'11", both teams definitely getting aggressive.
Yeah, good follow by Grifford.
Yes, it was.
And good transition defense by the Warriors, too.
Yeah.
After the air ball, little float shot.
Staub looking to take it in. And he throws it in. No problem there. Grifford gets the ball, gives it back to Staub. Staub penetrates off the board. Nice job on the boards there as the coach for Valle calls a timeout. And it looks like it's going to be a full as he's going to give the Warriors a chance to kind of calm down and also catch their breath. And speaking of that, we'll be back in a moment. Back off the timeout. Hey, if you're out there listening and you've tuned in, feel free to hit the subscribe button. That'll take you to obviously our live website, but you'll also get so much more. We've got our podcasts and blogs written about players and teams. You'll get the schedules, rosters, all the social media links, everything available at the SGHS Sports Stream. So St. Gen has the ball in, swinging it around. Pretty aggressive moves right now. Kreitler inside, decides to go for it, and he hits it baseline.
Nice strong move by Kreitler.
And good ball movement there by St. Gen, something they haven't been doing much of. Nice inside pass there to number 11.
Coots gets hit by Hunter.
He turns it over, and timeout by Coach Coleman, as he sees the quick turnover, and he wanted to make sure his team has it. Now, I believe that's his second. Nope, that's his third timeout. So he has 2 left tonight.
Yeah. Both coaches with 2 timeouts remaining.
Absolutely.
It's just a quick one, just a 30-second timeout, so players will stand. Dragons with a comfortable 12-point lead here. I wouldn't say comfortable, but a little cushion.
Absolutely. Hey, you're watching the SGHS Sports Stream, brought to you by Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, Ciro's been serving up the best pizza, pasta, and suds in Ste. Genevieve. Grab a table, sit outside, or pre-order for curbside pickup. Ciro's Family Restaurant downtown, Ste. Genevieve's oldest family restaurant and proud supporter of SGHS Sports. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. So looking at the game right now, you got 4.5 minutes left, plenty of time still of game. It's 54-42, so it's a 12-point difference, which is not much different than going into the fourth quarter here. And it looks like Valle's going to try to push the issue here by full court press. Hunter pulls up for a 3 and hits it. As St. Gen starts to get comfortable on the court, and that could be a turnover right there as it is.
Good pass to Kreitler, finishes with the left hand. Quick 5 points for the Dragons out of the timeout.
Staub bringing it up here. It's it over to Bertrand. Bertrand looking inside.
Good job fronting the post, and
gets the ball.
Bounce pass to Johnson is blocked by Philip Nager. Good hustle.
Yes, it was. Bosler had 2 options. It looked like a 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Or 3-on-1, I mean. He dishes it back out to Johnson. Shoots the 3 and misses. Good rebound there by number 4, Nager. Nager dishes to Bertrand, and Bertrand drives the lane, gets the basket a hard way, converts, and will go to the line. So shout out to him.
Yeah, and once again, wasting no time. They can't waste no time anymore if they want to stay alive in this game.
That's correct.
Under 4 minutes remaining, they needed that one.
And if they're going to press, they need to get back and at least not allow a quick strike by St. Gen.
Yeah.
So far, not a ton of fouls this quarter. St. Gen has 3 and Valle has 2. Bertrand's shot is good as he hits the 3-point conversion the hard way. Bosler will bring the ball up here. And they look to try and trap here as they push. And that should have been a kick, but it wasn't.
Bennett tries the tray. Offensive rebound by Hunter. Puts it up and in.
So good rebound there by Hunter. Brings it back up.
Back on defense.
Pass inside there.
Viox forcing the issue again.
And that's going to be a foul on Hunter. So Hunter picks up his 2nd foul of the night. Normally about this time it might be 4. So he's doing a good job holding on to that as Valle sets up for an inbound.
Yeah, that's something that this team struggles with, not just Hunter in particular.
Getting into that 4th quarter.
Staub, a little step through floater is up and good.
Nice job in the paint there by Staub. Get the ball back and go in.
Converted most of his opportunities tonight, definitely pulling his weight.
Yes, he is. And that's a bright spot.
And Johnson.
Back inside. Kreitler thought about it. He was
did.
way too deep unless he's going NBA style. Hunter get
Jeff
another shot.
Won't hesitate.
No, he won't.
Bertrand
looked like he kind of pushed the ball out of bounds, but he's going to keep coming, and he's not going to
all over the place.
Nice job, and he travels. So Bertrand trying to take matters into his own hands.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty good there for a second. Just tough on the spin. Bosler inbounds here.
Good job breaking the press. It's no problem for them.
Good ball rotation here. They give it out to Dom. Kind of looking for their diagonals here.
See if they just try and move it around and take some time off the clock here.
I think they'll work a shot if it's in there.
Yeah, me too.
Good pressure there by Valle on the outside.
Bosler.
Ooh, almost turns it
issue.
over.
Good
And
pass by Hunter inside to Kreitler.
with 2 minutes left. Oh, and that looked like he carried it.
Carry, yeah.
And they're going to give Bennett a foul.
Wow. Interesting.
So 63-47 as St. Gen extends the lead here with 2 minutes left. Grifford will go up to the line for 2 here on a foul by Bennett. Bennett picks up his 4th. So Oliver misses his first one. As Coots comes back in, he's going to come in for Nager. And Stomberg comes in now for Kreitler. That one looks off as well.
Johnson
maybe gets the rebound.
hustling for the rebound. Finally gets it.
Bosler throws one deep.
Bennett out of control. Gets it to Johnson.
Johnson reestablishes possession here.
Just a minute and a half to go.
Could have a back door there, but for Stomberg. Oh, and Alex thought that was going to happen. He just couldn't get over the top.
active
Turnover
hands
there.
by
Biak's
Coots.
going to take it. Draws the foul, and he'll go for 2 on the line. And you could definitely tell the Warriors are gassed right now on the court.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard not to tell.
Yeah. Well, you know, you get to the fourth quarter and then you're having to press because you're behind. Boy, you got to really work even harder and expand even more energy, especially without much of a break, you know.
Yeah, that's why it's just so crucial to stay in that striking distance.
And point converted there by Viox as Valley's coach takes a timeout here. And Valley will have 3 timeouts left in the game. And we'll be back in a moment. As we get back here. Timeout second, minute 35 left to play. St. Gen looking to take the ball out. St. Gen up 63-48. Ball goes over to Bosler, who sends it to Bennett. Almost a turnover there. Bennett maintains up to Dom at the top of the key, back to Bosler, and they're going to play keep away here and force the Warriors to foul. Warriors have 2 who are in foul trouble. Look inside. Nice rebound there by Hunter. Can't convert. And it's going to be picked up by, ball's moving around, Viox. And Viox gets pushed. And Sutton will pick up his 4th foul. So Valley in bonus here as Viox goes to the line. Looking to try and hit 2 here. Kreitler waiting in the wings to enter. And so is number 21, Malachi Fallert. So Fallert enters, and so does Nager. Viox misses the first one as he looks to maybe hit the second here. Viox shots off, rebounded by Bosler. St. Gen in no hurry, recognizing where they need to be here at this juncture. Bosler on the corner there, and Sutton maybe saves the day, but not able to. It's a turnover. Staub brings the ball up here. Kicks it to Fallert. I think he was looking to make a move, and that's going to be a foul between, looks like Bosler and Malachi. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Malachi throwing the offensive elbow.
Yeah, she got him in the face a little bit.
It's all about positioning, I guess. And in comes Fritsch for Hunter. 43 seconds left as St. Gen inbounds and tries to finish this out. Nice diagonal there by Kreitler finding the spot. Bosler looking to penetrate. Right,
Good
easy
dump
shot.
down to Sutton.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And he hits that one. Staub brings it down again. 25 seconds left. And St. Gen looking to finish this one out over Valley.
Bertrand tries a tray. Rebound by Bosler with 10 seconds to go.
And Bosler's just going to bounce, and I think St. Gen is, they're going to allow him just to finish this 2 seconds out, and that's going to be it. And St. Gen walks away with this one 65-48, as it was about a 10-point difference, 12-point difference going into the fourth quarter.
10, yeah.
And hats off to Valley. They played strong.
Yeah.
All through
Shout out
3
to both
quarters.
teams. You know, ultimately at the end of the day, they both just want to win, so.
So Valley will go to 1-1 here on this season for their second game. St. Gen will go to 4-1 as they have one more game in their pocket to play next week against Jefferson before they go to the seed meeting to see how they match up at the holiday tournament.
Yep.
And then they'll have one more game, I believe, St. Gen will, before the Valley tournament. or not the Valley tournament,
Christmas
but the
tournament
Christmas
at
tournament over in Park
Park
Hills.
yeah.
And they'll have at least 6 or 7 games under their belt. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yep, always.
And we will see you next week.